Hi everyone, welcome. Today our inspiration is Crafter's Companion Elegant Rose Window. This is a part of her stained glass collection. So let's get started. This comes with 2 dies. You have this one here. This is the actual outer frame, and this is your actual die to cut your rose. Okay, so I want to show you, she was advertising some adhesive cardstock. I do not have that, so let me show you 2 ways how I'm going to do it. The first way I should say, is you can die cut your rose, your stained glass, and then you can take it and just go ahead and glue it to your acetate. That's one way. There's a lot of little intricate pieces, so that may not be for some. That's one way. The other way to do it, and to get it like she had it with the adhesive backing, if you have a Xyron, you can do it. Let me show you how. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our piece of cardstock. Now I just cut this down to size to the actual die. So what you're gonna do without sticking that in, you're gonna actually take your cardstock, go ahead, run it through your Xyron. Now I believe this one is the 3-inch and the 5-inch, so it does 3 and 5-inch. So just go ahead and run that through like so. Okay, and then just cut that off. So that's if you have the Xyron. And then what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna go ahead, place this here, maybe put some low tack tape on it. I'm just using some washi tape. Just place that there, and then you're gonna die cut it. So I'm just gonna, will that fit? It'll fit. Let me cut down some of this off so it can fit through my diamond press. So this is an alternative, or glue, or unless you have the actual adhesive paper, and I don't have that. And let's do it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna run this through the diamond press, or whatever die cutting machine you have. Now my diamond press is very annoying. It squeaks a lot. I'm not sure if mine is the only one, but it's truly annoying. But I love it. Okay, so we cut that out, and then now we're gonna take this off. Now we're going to, all of this goop here, have my Anna Griffin wastebasket. Just gonna go ahead and release all of that, okay? All of these little pieces. Now you're gonna have all of the little plastic and that annoying stuff there. Pretty much this came out, most of it came out. All of this extra, you just go ahead and just get rid of it. Now this little plastic can get annoying. If it doesn't come out or it's getting stuck to you, the solution is just take a fabric softener sheet or a dryer sheet and just go like that, and it comes right out. Okay, it just comes right out. So I'll go ahead and do that later for the sake of your valuable time. Now we have the you just get out your little pieces that's left, all of your little pieces here, and get rid of that. Put that into your little Anna Griffin wastebasket. And so now we have our adhesive backing. So what we're gonna do is take our piece of acetate. We're gonna take our piece of acetate and gently, because this is very intricate, gently remove the backing of this. So I'm gonna do that. Okay. I'm struggling, but I'm getting it. It's not this, it's my nails, LOL. Okay, so you see this? Just pull it off, but be careful, okay? And now we have the same thing that she was showing on her presentation, okay? So we're then now going to take our acetate and we're just going to lay that piece of dust on. Make sure your acetate is free of dust. And I'm just going to go ahead and lay that there and just kind of, you know, press it, make sure it's secure. And there we go. So that is the way. Or like I said, you can just die cut it and glue it. So hopefully that was helpful to some. Now, I know some will be like, oh, well, how come you just didn't die cut it first and then go ahead and run it through the Xyron? Well, the reason why I didn't want to do that, neither did I want to show you that, is because I cannot stand all of that glue, that adhesive that's left behind. And trust me, I've already been there, done that. I have this. You can also find this. This is the Xyron brand, but you can also find a copycat at the Dollar Tree for $1. I use this. However, it still leaves stuff and it tears my project. So this just does not do it for me. So when I want to use, I'm not discrediting the Xyron. I love it, but I just do mine differently. I love my Xyron. So yeah, so that, trust me, I tried that already. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and get our we're gonna get our glitters or our markers. So I already have another one pre-cut here. So I want to show you this one. I want to show you that we're gonna color a little bit with the markers. Now I have not tried this, so I want to see how this works. I am using my Tri-Blend markers by Spectrum Noir. Okay, and these are the colors that I have. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a few of those and try to color and see how that comes out. I saw she did a little bit of a demonstration, but me, I prefer the glitter, but I'm like, you know, let me just go ahead and try this before I automatically say, oh, I don't like it. So I'm just gonna start off by taking this is dark red blend. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use the middle color. Now I'm not gonna do all of that, the dark, medium, light. I'm not gonna do all of that. So another thing I wanted to mention, here is your actual die cut piece on the front. I'm gonna flip mine over and color from the back. Now you won't feel the grooves and the ridges or whatever this is from your actual die cut, but you can still see through, so you can see where you're coloring. The reason why is because when I flip this over, I want it to be neat. Okay, so let's go ahead and start coloring this rose. And I know I'm not staying in the lines, but that's because I can see it. Now you don't have to be like this. You go ahead, be neat. I'm just doing this for the sake of the time, for your precious time in the video. So I'm just gonna color just a little bit. Just a little. And you may have to do some layers. Okay, so yeah, I prefer the glitter, but I just wanted to try this. So just color in on your acetate. Okay, now I'm seeing a lot of streaks. I don't know, that could be I'm just not coloring enough, so I'm going to take the darker color and go in and just color. So yeah, that makes it look a lot better. But I prefer the glitter, but I'm just wanted to show you. And we flip it over. So it's up to you. Pretty sure if you're a colorist, I'm not a perfect colorist, so you can figure it out. But I just wanted to show you that. So now let's get to the good part, my part. Let's do some glitter. So again, we have our front base. I am not going to directly glue and dump the glitter. That was on her demonstration. I'm not gonna do that. I'm again gonna flip it over, because when you finish, you're gonna be able to see all of that. I don't wanna say mess, but you're gonna see your creation. So when you flip it over, I want it to look super neat. Okay, so get I have here my glue. I have a little paintbrush or makeup brush. This is to help dust away some of the glitter. I have some coffee filters. This is for each of the glitter colors. And then I have my glitters here. So we are gonna do just like the actual picture here. So we're just gonna do the traditional. If you've seen a famous movie, this is kind of what it looks like, and I love it. So let's go ahead and remember we're doing it on the back side, okay? You can if you want to, and I'm just gonna show you. This was just a practice. Look at this. This is how I colored, and I did it on the back. But you see that? I don't want that to be shown. And hers looked like this as well when she was showing her card demonstration. So I like to cover that up. So this is how it looked. But this is with this was just a test. I'm gonna show you this traditional way. Okay, so remember, we're not doing it here. We're gonna go in the back. So you just go ahead and let's see, we had some, I'm gonna start with the rose, okay? So you just take your glue, and you can stay in the lines. You don't have to. Even if you stay in the lines, you're still gonna see the clump, like the thickness of the glue, and so you're still gonna see it. So you're just gonna go ahead and color in that rose, or whichever design you got. Go ahead and shade it in, not shade it, but fill it in with some glue. You would shade it in if you were using the markers. So then too, make sure that you get your, that's why I like to just do the whole thing, because I can't show you right now, but if you flip it over, you can see through. Let me see if I can show you that. Can you see? Let's see if I can hold up a piece of cardstock to it. But if you look through, you can see like the pieces that's missed. See that little area right there where you can see behind it? So just make sure, that's why I just go ahead and do the whole thing. So just make sure you get all of those areas, okay? So just color in. And this is super fun, and like I said, I'm moving fast for the sake of your precious and valuable time. I'm moving quick, but you can, when you do it yourself, you'll, you know, be able to not be under so much pressure and take your time and do what you need to do. But I'm just moving quick for the sake of this video. Okay, so I have my coffee filter, just lay that there. Coffee filter just makes it easy. Use whatever glitter you have. I'm using some extra fine glitter, and I'm just gonna go ahead and fill that in. Okay, and then just tap that off, tap it off, and then I still see some, if you look, I see some gaps. Well, that's the back. If you look on the front, I can see, I don't know if you can see it, but I see a little bit of clear space up there I need to shade in. So like I said, you'll be able to see it, and that's just one, that's probably the only little spot I missed. So I'm just holding it up to me so I can see it a little better. So yeah, that's super, super easy. And then we're gonna go ahead and do, so just fill it in, just making sure I got it. Okay, and the coffee filter just makes it a lot easier to clean up, okay? So you don't, for the sake of the video, I'm just gonna push this to the side. I'll worry about that later. So then we're gonna go ahead and do our stem. Now my stem, just go ahead and do your stem. And this is so nice. This is actually the only one that I got from the stained glass. I kind of wish I had got the peacock, but yeah, this is the only one I have. Okay, so we're just, right. You know what I forgot to show you? And I'm gonna wipe this really quick. I'm just wiping a little spot. What I forgot to show you was your brush, your little brush. The purpose of this brush, see all this excess? That's what the brush is for, just to clean that up. You can use a tissue, a paper towel, whatever, but the brush is, you know, smaller, can get the area a lot more cleaner. And do this before you add the next layer of glue. So that's what I forgot to show you. So that was the purpose of my brush. And I'm just gonna wipe off this little area where I smeared glue. Okay. And if you blow it, be careful when you blow it. Don't blow it in your eyes. All right, so now I'm just gonna finish filling in this leaf, and then we're gonna go ahead and use our green glitter. So have you guys, did any of you buy this? Have you tried it yet? Okay. I really like it. It's different. All right, so I'm gonna take my green glitter, and like I said, you just, any glitter will do. Ooh, that came out, look at that. Be careful. That did not come out right. Excuse me, please. All right. Okay. Tap off the excess and take your, see, it just comes right off. Take your little brush and clean up any extra. Okay. And I see one little area right here that could use some more glue. All right, and then, all right, so you guys get the idea, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. I'm gonna finish this up, come back and show you what I've done. So I went ahead and finished. What I wanted to show you was, silly me, when you place this through your Xyron, you can peel off the film before you die cut it. The only thing is just make sure that you get rid of, you know, make sure it can fit through your machine, but get rid of the sticky part. Just make sure no adhesive is visible, okay? Now, let me show you the finished product. So this is the one that I was working on. So it came out, that's how I finished it. Took a few hours to dry. So this looks like the one on the package, or similar. And I just took the frame that came with it and just cut out a piece of glitter cardstock. And then I also have this one here I made. Like a baby soft pink. And then I have this one. So I did try to, you know, give the Spectrum Noir, I did finish coloring it, but it's just not doing it for me. I mean, it looks pretty, but the streaks are there. And I went back to her presentation and I could tell when she was coloring, she also had streaks. So I'm not sure if this is the best for this. Maybe it's the type of acetate I'm using, so I don't know. But for right now, the markers don't do it for me. So again, here are the finished products. And I also saw again that she did say she glittered behind, as I was telling you to do at the beginning of the video. It just looks better. You don't see any of the mess. And this is so pretty. So I hope you guys like it. Thank you for watching. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of my projects, subscribe so you don't miss when I post videos. And again, this was Crafter's Companion Stained Glass Elegant Rose. Thank you for watching.